Lashim bau larung sha ke jingil akai football la khamslem ha kalinti ke jong u. Henry wala kataru ula job bon tili ki khusnam ki bakinthub ya ka Bengaluru FC fans but ka player of the year but ki wei de. Hadin kumba prasna mi e haba ula le kai hangni hapo ka jela ka jongi lingba ka Rangdajit United but ka Shillong Lajong ula yo ya kalat manyele na Bengaluru FC leni ka BFC. But katahi kelawan ra ya ke jingkela ha ke jing im ke jong u. Menta ke kinti udon ringkat bat ni hang ni hapo studio ban ya sam bat ni ya ke jing ya fu khana sha ke perthai. Ngapanyang sabhai pi kinong pe ke jongi sashi sen sha ke episode ke bathamai jong ke root stock ban kapanyang sabharu ya inong wan kai ba kerpang menta ke kinti iba Eugeneson Lyngdoh. Kumba play osngo himentan ba Eugeneson. Kendiat itu i introduction banga ai. Henry nakaliang ke jong pi nakabenta ki nong pe ki jongi ki bam sngutu bat ki bam tip shapang jong pi phla ban ai kim diat ka introduction ka ba kham long kham banya
ngari Eugeneson Lyngdoh la kha yang hapo Shillong ngisa apat stage pomongap I may bi pa I pai kerteng I ba eskesun I bam non show ane pertai ba I may kerteng Switzerland Lyngdoh tengali school isa di school assignments ngasa hostel hapo Veteran Boys Home trong ki noi kai bai kai appointment se Sir by Imam Di Castro te adin kata te nga mi na Shillong bandit police po Bangalore te ngale engineering nga drop ke engineering ngai lakai football ngalong balong mata adin bai lakai football
kanus para fidan
ngidan samut enreng ngidan san I bai laklan te ngidan sa ar kantai ar sedang
ti hang ni ke jing ya lenti jong pi na du fidang khna hatu fidan be kata ka jing I ban yele football ni kumnu ka sedang ka lenti ya ke jong pi
football kasdang hi nga thrai kani ka sap kani ka passion ka bawan te kadin ipat te iparu bajula ka football te iparu idan ka team menchwa ni sikot ka arima te ngi dang red dang red dang he I bi pas li practice I ki boot football I ki ball hayeng te ka kring kadin naru dang tanah naru dang red hi naru dang thrai ki lai south nam tu ba I tu ka kring ka peritanat ka pen I ba pali practice step warlai tre po sarkar sili practice te ile tu te ka kring kanya kamen sem te ba im te ba I kwai ka iba ile pa tasdang nang ta si elam shamadan elam pulo ba kila kai lik te na lu kita ki por kasdang
te kemut ningkong kata ka Rangdajit United kamde ka Rangdajit United kede ka Arhima te por bi panjo fi sedang kum president kadang gudi kita ki members ki badan hapo karang dajit ko aban snu tu shwani kong kumnu bakas sedang hadingin sapoi ter hadu phi yala di firung hapo ka club
ka Arhima menshwa ipai la kai football menshwa ili ipule hapo Don Bosco te ila kana klam kra te hadin de la posh nong te isngo ba hapsna no ko ka team national kan ka ban ala ikna national wala ka Shillong shani sor te kistang ya Arhima badikap iperlok jung I bai trelang te ka jing thmu ka jing mut jong ka Arhima ru kama ka hima marbi ba hima maplang
ta beratli
yes ka sa akar teng Arhima ban kan du ki khana na ka te ka thain ban wan la ka ni Shillong te la ya ka tu ka nes nem tang ka Arhima hadien pat ka Arhima ka long na ka team ba kla sang bon ki khana pat na po tersat ki bawan la kai ki don stage po thain mai rang kri bon la kai na ka Arhima ban la kai te ka la don kam ban sna sa ka team pat te ki sa poi seng no se kana ki urat ken khnang ban ai ti ki khana na ste ka thai pa ki ba po ar phos nem shoben wan saka Arhima muk la don ki tu la kam ken sai ki player na ka te ka thai te ka long ta te adin ka pingila kai ngilai participate ang ni te ngaru ngapoi la kai na Arhima di lingba ka tai ba ka di team jong ipa te adin ka tangila kai ai lik ka tu anis nem teng I pai so ba ya ban kiliang no ka team karteng jong ka team tengi sa kiliang no Shakarang Dajit United FC.
Tiak tu por fidang sana tu pi ka don em kata ka jing angnut na ki khna samla ban yele kai football ni kong habang ong yele kai ngong bing shele kai kum hakipor dang rit ba yele kai per ki jongi kum ta ter Henry ka don em kata ka jing angnut ba ki hab bandrung shekini ki club lani chubu na kum ki kren menta ka academy hatu ka don em kata ka jing smuthu hapdeng ki players
menshwa tang akan mau ba ha ba sidan ba kan ke office Tapi kini into office
Into office mo kumno.
ka into office papelong hapo ka celah ka jongi kan. Ka PHE, ka health, ka soil, ka PWD. Kadang gini department jong ka soka barokoi. Teka sidon kini ka tournament into office ka ba kham he kalau long no ba kini ki team ki department barokoi ki kwa ban job. Te jayu pat kalau no ka jimbetoi pat iki player football. Ki player football pa ki syakot ban represent yakini ki department. Wat la ki pat tre po. Apo ka department ki jong ki da ka ba ki kula ki ken aikam ken. Menshua ka silong kumta. Ki yo kidang ki player yo kam po soil, kidang ki player yo kam forest, yo kam PHE, kidang yo kam health lingba ki naka mental bakila ka represent ya ta ka office. Wala ki kam pat tre. Te menshua kadang ka jing tumu hakata ka liang. Ba ki kwa ban lakai football biasa kala ban ai jak po da ki yo ban lakai ban represent ki office hakata ka kom. Ki yo kam yo jam. Katu generation menta pa kala pas. Kim don syuk kena menta ki bayo kam sarkar bai lakai football. Te menta pat ka football menta ono mensyua kalau hata don menta pat football kala change kala long no ya no ka professional professional part kam dei syuk ba syuk lakai bamja bai lakai banyo kam sarkar. Jadi menta pat kala change menta mensyua ngim dan tan ki academy menta academy ki lasang mi.
Nakaliang ki kimi pa jo pi pat nakaliang ka yeng kasem ngasmuthu ba om bor ki kimi pa ki Kloy bat ai men sim ki khun le jong ba to kani ta kalan ba phikwa ban le ha jing im ko jong phi khele namar kani kam de ta kalan ban long no ka balong normal and usual hapo ka im lang sa lang ka jongi ha ka por ka jong phi hadu ka nu phi yo ya kata ka support na ime ipa na ka long yeng long sam hi ka bro ka wei
ni to ko phi ka ya ka kalati jongar kam de bosok mo po bangai lakai ban ong ban kajing pulia ban lakai ka nayi na sem ki kam sya jing sya ipa ipen sluringi miswa ban lakai kadena kana bangin lat ki kina kam ladang ngi dan miswa dam arima ru bangin praktis dang ret kana ngi
praktis lam ime bres ngom no ime namar ipa ti kwa anwar yeledi idon hak to ka jo kalan hi te kamut imudur ba philaban balance lang ya kata ka kajing lakai jo phi bat ka academics ru ka jo ka por kajing so jo ime jo phi mesung haru isung kum jo
ai ime ru isung kum jo ha ka jing so thu ipa kan te ka jing so thu ipa ka long ba football okay ya ha ka ta juk man shwa ta ban ong ban lakai du ka ta level ban yo ta em te jo man lakai khanang ta bon to shmalen kan non kamer par byang ta lat ni ki kam sneu kam e kata hi ka jing thmu abani kong te anga pat kajik temu kalau bang aku apa nak football. Andai ki lat ki kabu ban ong ban yo kata ka jeng hikai ke bapura pat kan pat yo. Te kejayu ka kalau ngomni ka story ta hadin jeng yakram ipa imei ong banga hadin ka kelas 10 aku aban in ka cipule aku aban fokus baik ka football. Ti poro I League apo Shillong apo India pa don kadang dai tangka National Football League NFL kapadai ka I League. Te ka kajing perkat ko kupa nang football apo India hak tu ko pot pat kampat boy kan sesno long ka livelihood tu ya player kampat da ibiang te jayu teng yang ba okay te lain at least nyo malet shabar le training no shabar ata karkom te kaja tar kop te ngoreng long ada men ba bangam ko apulisyo te ipa yang te le ne ka bangimpat yo ya kata ka jaka hikai me ban football ta kilit pulih ba men syong national men le yo ta ngalit pulih ta balik pulih ru ngasim ya science stream ya perkat just in case kalau mom no at least tong don ka lenti ka ba kam long safe ke te pa bangai class 11 ru nga shulet tang ba pa shulet tang man shulet ko kendo breu at least you meet long man kendo breu tu kam long stagnant ka jimu perkat tanang lalit tengah lasim science tu tak kelas am juk pulih ngasule attend class tama for the along tanang benta ban shpunhun banga alem ta tengah feel bet ka unit test everything else feeling tengah kan mau aduh tak poi December ru kampat poi sno kata ka jing yakren ba ong ba ngan dayo dam yo Indiano dayo shabaru balik ikai kampoi sno teka poi no ka jing Argentina ka jing mucu perkat jong ong ba try football kampoi sno tengah sasang pulino sapas salik kelas 12 terus kelas ada pun kelas 12 bila atlet football room kin mau syuk manong ba okay football kan dei ka kata jing temu jonga bangan le lakai tengah ada kelas 12 ngajoin engineering da po engineering penpan kelar kompong pan Te kadang jing angnut in ladi te engineering pakadikal de kata pat I was in engineering college and engineering college te kidon inter college tournament gumto. Tengah sajit naka district ban represent ya ka district te jo sajit ban represent ya ka university kadi nakta ka sedang wan biang football yes ka cingem.
Kaya pasal tenat Mbak Eugene kalau babun kiberiu kata kentup yang ngaru kadang ki bengi kuat menle kajing imjongi because kata kadi ka passion kajongi tangba ki kepat kim sya yang i ban poi sya kata ka level ma kum ki ong no haba pi yai le yakini ki jing kajing im kajong pi man kasngi 11 12 tala field ter fi yai pi ngoba ngampoi syu sya kata thong bang kwa bangan ile kai football henry ke kum ki ong no the future open doors for you ka play lat play pat ya pi kapung ke jingya lenti jong pi harang da jit ningkong ngakwa pin tu ini ya ka experience ke jong pi na mar nga try ka tu kan David kata ka first step ke jong pi professionally in a club rang da jit pilam tu kindet na mentag jing mentoi jong ki nong pe ki jong i
te kalau kumni ta ka poi gash tu kana te nga yo backlogs kanya po ka college tabun mga lakay football banyak pangali chikpilian engineering ka you have to dedicate hi ka academics te kejayu tengah sakut perwayawan shti tengah sakut shti te kli pa mempalet panut pan itu ba backlogs kata tengah sakut snem ta bang hap syong hap to exam clear melit biang kai tengah menut banyak tu te ko wadon shni pat li practice bekin baka bat ka arima ti peranti kat arima den angta ngasutu iladi ba ngayo ketuk opportunity ba ngamcio opportunity ban on practice malakasni banyak lakai tengah yo kata ki atu snem bangada yo tikna di 2007 kali 2007 te ba ngadi yo ban practice football pura bangno but step but mid continuous ndru sense tayo ba ka first kadika snem banikong mga yo ban represent ya ka arimaru but kadika snem ka banikong ba ngikum ka arima ngira ya ka Shillong Premier League ndai ka arima kan pajura ya ka liga po Shillong nado usnem ka kandai spa prapunya balaseng nado bikio po ka superior kim para so that was the first year then nga sutu ba ka don't come dedication ka don't come ka sacrifice ba ka don't come ka hard work te ka sedang kumta kita hadir bangiyo ya kata ka jingjob tengalong captain ru ya ka team and that year ba then ka strike ka jimbo cuper kami paru try ma ina kalian ngajok itu try lah badong ba ngakwa bani i ka anything that is uni kun janga udon ba on proof kan before he shabe nong ba to ngan support you na try ka tu ga arjaran nyau ka digas nem ba isu thu ba I don kam si shaban support ban kersian ba ukun udon kata-kata sap tadi kata pat lies nem kenti pat ngi job ya kali 2007 2008 2009 in 3 continuous years kadai nang ta ba ngasa sutu kan ba kai bang ngi duna ha kan ka juk nata kamtam ki tu balalet men shwa kadai ba ngimpat yo si sha ya kata kajing hikai ka bupura bat kajing hikai ka ba yai peteng malas ngi mo te kadai nang ta ngisap ulajong no ha 2009 ki qualify I League so ngatrai ka abi ka change in football scenario apo Shillong kadai ka tuwas nem bau urung ulajong sya ka I League then ki ada teams ki bagi team apo Shillong ki don lang kajing temu ba ulajong ula tangir ngila kan so kata ka hika kadai ka baningkong ka step ru apo kajing em gujonga nong no ba urung ulajong sya ka I League ka play kalat
nyepi
yang aro ajo
tikun Filipoi pacha ke Bengaluru FC but hadu kata ke rang dajit but ke Shillong lajong kala penkre ya pi ban long bala kloy ba long ban penkre ya di ban represent ya ki
te jayu ba hadim larung lajong I League te orang dajit ula persyang lang orang dajit ulang sning ru lai persyang te 2010 2011 ni kamla manrung then ukhat lajong yang hadir ba lajong syara ligit te lajong qualify yang hatus na mengila kai second division hapo Shillong te lajong qualify rong jet kam qualify orang lajong but Sikkim United dah ngambak lah Te utu coach jong ka lajong tu por podium ready. Te khot yang akan. Te wari berbor kamlo ban khot ngarang ba di kun jong ba kesun di tra jong klub ten khot yu kun tengah trai on pelajan. Te jayu ta klemat te tengaru ipang ongang ngadon kam ban mi naka rang dejit. Bani lakai tu por padi rang di Arima. Dan kam bangan mi nala Arima beli lakai bak lajong. Te iparu kalong ka bae bai i banong kumnon ai la yu kun mon mi na klop lajong li lakai ni. Te ipa ba ka jipur khat ba hoi kalajong kai lakai po ai lik karena Arima kai lakai po shalong lik. Terima baki lakai ka ju ka platform man ka compare. Te ai lat kan. Te tengah join lajong tu Arsenal lakai lajong tu qualify na u orang digit syaka ai lik. Tengah in ai lajong wan pai yang syaka orang digit kan. Te hadir bai lakai orang digit pat te sa in u coach jong ka BFC u Ashley Westwood te ada masan kut ka season te orang legit kam syara relegate ka taf snam masan kut season u phone yang ong ba ni ko ai man wan sport Bangalore tadi mo ko ta te ngai krabi ipa te da krabi pa yang ba kata ong ba la phone u BFC ba ko yang ba ni lakai te ka jing kali ni ko men le lakai le te ba ka don tim na jong te ngapat ajing temu ajing but jonga pang ong ba orang legit la kai tangka ai henry BFC pa ula kai ka AFC Asian Confederations ka AFC Cup pat kan kombadan ka Europa equivalent of mo te kata ka jing yakrab ipa ka ya RTO lai tio Asia sha bangan yo ban ong bin ong o yang ato khilet kre hangta sa yo kalat ban join sa BFC kan
te yamentahi uba Eugene Lyngdoh udon bat kanu club lani kai befile menta habang yakran kumne
menta tanga di president jong ka Legit United Football Club yes right te menta ngi focus ba with ki grassroots jong ki kana development jong ki kana
te pot khato pot phia sign ni ka jingya tho kani ka agreement bat ka BFC rang Legit bat BFC ngapuli ba ka agreement kam di tang menta ki players ru ka dai berken thup lang ru ya ki coaches ru ha ka ju ka por philap ni thu shu ini ngasu thu mo ba ke bangi don kam hang ni namata bangin la ban ai ke ba hatam namata ki khana ki jongi shne ka ba kongsan ki kinoi kai ru ki banong ki baken sai te ka ba bok bangi pa orang legit pat mata ngiyo ki coaches ru ba ka ki player football and then ki player football ba represent ya ka state at different capacities ki jongki te ka ai ka jing tumu jongi bangi sign bat ka BFC kalong ba ki khana ki jongi ki don kam ka platform te the best platform ban long pat we kadika platform but with a big club and BFC kadika club kabala kadika we kabala establish ka keteng jong hapo Indian football te ka jing tubu kalong jongi kalong ba kini khana ki baken sai ki jongi pat mata we have direct access to BFC lada don khana under 13 bobet pa ibyang ni pa BFC un peju if he's okay BFC we pick him up. If it's not okay, BFC un ini dang kam tata. We have to work on that. We work on the kid. Dan gajing ete abad BFC ru kadin ta ki coaches jongi so coaches kin le chitai observe ya ki coaches ki jongki ki le AU ki head coach ki le AU ki coach jong ki junior teams ki le AU with regards to match preparation ki le amno khamta mentally football with regards to the technical part kala vast ba ki analysis jong ki games jong don kam sungi pa ki coaches samto ban shang badu analysis jong ka BFC what do they analyze what do they look in the player kumnong don kam ban pet u player what kind so we look at the player so what we teach the player what we need the player to perform in a game so all that ni kale and then menta ba kongsan ka strength and conditioning so ka BFC te ki try ki GSW and GSW ki try jong ka Inspire Institute of Sports so Inspire Institute of Sports if tip ka institute ka ba produce ya Uniraj Chopra so mata ki coach jongi ki strength conditioning coach jongi have access to all the facility yang tai so the strength conditioning coach apo BFC apo IIS so ngila banyak keren back and forth and share ideas of what's happening so what is modern day kalau modern lang ni kan undai man ang bangin up adon one northern Celtic two generations to come here then ni sa din tangi dan kami kena jongi ba to be up to the mark so that they can compete bagi kena jong ka India bro ko kan Katu kat ni khubor mencai mah bangi pule. From engineering to engineering in the field, from an engineer dropout to a crorepati. When happy sign up ikin ki deals ki bari crore. Kaya kita semua jopi happy dan hakini ki auction ha tu kata kalau cultural shock fi ni fi semua pun happy dan happening kini ki he ki han ban sign ni kita ki deal kaya kita semua jopi kita por.
Ni tu orang people nga la kha he ras ko atama la ka football ni tu orang people kata.
Kamdan hi kata
Kamdan kata
jing mut perkhat.
Oh, kamdan kata jing mut perkhat. Ka shu orang atrai ublai la kor khuma na. Ba ka ga jaring khat akapor kababiang. Kawan katu ka auction bawan ka ISL ka bawan ai berkhot kaca hakapor babiang ma kadnya nganget ba ublai udon ka bentalang ha kacing em ko jonga kacing ya lenti ko jonga. Te ke igalong kajing jaring khat ngakemau porba nga sign ningkong ba BFC ro kham sign he. Nga sign nomor blai nga sutu ba ngayo ka opportunity. O player football ko aban lakai ladi the highest platform. Tangai iba BFC yang hakatu ka por ka play kalat kelentinga. Ono ba umdai ba sign hero karkom sign ba BFC kalau yes ka bang sign BFC yang ngalab yang I can live ngalabat im. Umdai man ba ngam im. Mga im umdai ba nga kuaraha ono. Kami dai do kami ngak okay as long ka baklala kan penbiang nga bam ka di gives me money enough to do things bangala snaying I'm happy as long takaja you but because of the opportunity that presented itself to me I grabbed it and doors open kumpang pimana. So we got to play ngayon the first game bangila kay for BFC was an AFC Champions League match. So AFC Champions League match. Then I got to play at the AFC Cup Pangipoy final, first Indian team to reach the final. So as a football player, it's not about money. It's about kaba pilaban achieve. Kum kan are dahe ko alakai gari, yo alakai. Ko job ya kali job. Ko alakai po ija alakai. So ba ka pisa kawan hadian ong no. As kan ba fidang fokus yela dia ka pisa te ngatrai ka jemu perkat. Ya siapa madan kala pair. Te kumbakaja kata ringkat bak auction ni berkoi orang dan nonta dan kita ki Bollywood stars and other stuff. I'm kamlong stars terang kamlong ai. But I knew at that point of time but life has changed kan. It has changed. Kala bak.
Yeah, that's a good realization. Kay bang so tenat ya kalong ba kadai gajing kerku jeng boleh kembo ang pi tang ba hanga simet ngas ngoba kadai ka sap hi ba pi don. Namar ho ngitip ba pi long uta unang ila kay football u betebet hadu kata-kata. Te habang ang u betebet hadu kata-kata kum nu pi pen kre ila di haman laki matches. Ban poi syakta ka thong jing job.
Ya kadan arbenta. Kawai kadan sibenta ka ai ka ba phile sabar kamadan. Bat ka ai ka ba phile apo kamadan. Kalong ba berobor ki play ki ang ba ka jing em jo play football ka isuk ba. I enjoy ba. Henry ka jing im banok any professional athlete ka ba. Nomor ba menta pila menteri kam po office pi syang pi lek kat pamon pi tiamit pi bam ka pamon kapor pi long dari PD you get up in the morning you pilih try. And then when it comes to an athlete part has to sleep on time, has to eat the right food, has to eat on time. Then has to get up ban tiak tan rumlong tiak duna rumlong nomor play dalam apa po Bangalore dan you realize in the scientific part congka sports kawan kan kim patai ni nga ka bangasa realize apa BFC bangasa performance ba all this information kala was fed to me and I made use of this information kan so menta ada lakai what we need to do you don't come what ka ing di ban bam take the following day ing di ban le. Then after that, when do we rest? When do we that? So kini berapa ki details ba kiyo from the sports science ki ayangi. Then kebakasa kata ki off field activities ki jongi kay rap ingi ban perform on the pitch kan. Apart from the information ba ayo coach apa madan and the technical abilities ba an individual possess kan.
Te on the field para pangyakan. How do you control your nerves? How do you face your opponent? And how does what you've learned off the field will work on the field for you?
Ngakan mau kani bang yakran ngakan mau isi bang yakran mau tak ada yakran sunil.
Chitri.
Hawai. Te kejayu. Te ngakan mau macam perbedaan lakai na lajong, lakai na ka radijit per lakai ailik. Dai kedua tim dalai kedua tim bana sebar. Te tengi your nerves are a bit long buki ongi dan butterflies in the stomach mah. Long sok yo long ta tip outcome sibi no saw goal ne san goal ne. Ya drone, they drone lah. There's a victory for us. Kita long nam tata. Dah khamtam dari lakai away. Tengah kan mau pat baikly. Terus ni dekat maybe that's in the season, maybe a season. How do you feel? Then I realized that the attitude, the confidence has changed. Now when you go into a game, you're not scared anymore. Other people are scared of you.
Kalau minta film long nervous kan dia dulu.
Come on over you. Now you know like you know that okay, you've been taught right. You've been fed all the good information. As long as you go, kadang pidang lek pemadan ban execute gitu, you're successful. Until unless the game plan is wrong, then you lose. So all that changed ka mentality jongi ban shop ban pemadan la besok tu. As long as my information by coach nga, as long kat bangatip ngalek ya kata, la prepared, I go to the game full of confidence. So that changed kan. Then kata ko dan realize ba ka performance as an individual ka kakio.
Tiba habis pipet yakini ki jingmi jong ki mentang le ikla don bun ki opportunities ya ki kena sama ki jongi hapo kejela. Ki jingmi jong kini ki futsal mentang ma phi haman lagi lajen long no haman lagi jaka do phi ya de kali ne phi ya de kejat phi yoi. Kun phi sngo lor ki jingmi jong kini ngan ong no kata initiative ka ba kham long thammai no kai ki jing sngo ko jong phi hatu kan no bakan ai jing rap ki kena samla.
So ka positive jong ka turf ka don ka bakraw tam mah ka kalau accessible ya ki kena le well and good mentari kambon ki madan ki access board ki rangba ki bala ban save ya ki and kalau accessible na mata ki kena then it's the best nomor play dari fi practice ki madan snong madan tapen pass ball tang ni hanga phiru tang ka ball try dang pass kadang pet try to Andai dah hakum kitu gimana pat dah ngai api kamu kabol kapoi. Tapi interest jong kena ru kane and the development ru pila ban i. Andai dah practice kimi madan snong madan kambiang don stong up stong sto. Tapi pas tane te kapet lalamet tang ka karbol banyak apa. So andai kabaya keren te I think kadega jing kraw kabahatam namanta ki kena ki jongi provided ba ki yo akalat ban access kita ki madan.
Shubona, if you weren't a footballer, what would you be doing then instead? Of course, it's not like engineering, you've dropped out. If not football, then what?
Try beningkok tengah try kajing im jangan try songsi lupa.
Songsi lupa.
Oh, nama baik bang akwa ngamyo banle ngalale for something else for the sake of it. Along ba your mind is doing it because okay you have to live off it nang namta something that you actually know you're good at which can so if takan nga perka ta amta kaya ngam po football ngano na try kerten jong Eugeneson kamde ba do meta
Gade
I teka as kumukna nga sotu ba ladi nga bangala banle talada ngam yo kala ta obviously some part of my body chibenta ka mensi mo jangan kandan bekajing tiaw. Tak kawai kajing im la sulang okay dari bang hap tre office.
Today.
La sulet mana sing sulet touch pendap kam la. Mana nak aktar kam. I don't know what can had a pol pangam tip show ke bala ban motivate yang ban to live a happy life so to say no. Pandai pada yes life is like that but I have to move on no.
Are you happy now?
Now I'm very happy. Dah kalong kum nomor. I'm very happy if like you know that's why nga kia mana ka step nga kamen nga kamen nga sutu wa kumukna rit bangahe asan ke jing tumu bangakwa nga lala ban chief ki takadaw kadan ka jing kiman ka makrawa
Tiang ni ka jing ya nanti jong pi kadan sakwai pat kata alcohol chapter episode ba pi kata ka injury ni kikot ka im tu ka LCL Shobin bataya the entire experience. What is LCL first of all?
Te hak khosiu kidan la ka mu just jo kidan south li ki thiet ki bapat ya khosiu. Way do ACL, way do PCL, way do MCL, way LCL. Tu LCL di ki khot ke lateral. Uni benani di MCL apo kita arteri ACL badu MCL. Te ka jonga pat udukut na u LCL kan thiet dukut bat.
Kumno kali jam ta.
Di apo game one way player collide way player dan kada bola wan ngawan collide ka khosiu ka open ani kriang tu dukut na thiet.
Kani dia usna mayu bayu
2017 nampak lah 2017. Sekarang day kata di keba susi tam nga kadai nomor ba midak sudah qualify ya ka Asia Cup ke balong apa Dubai. Dan hari tu senam I was a regular starter in Indian team and a big part of the Indian team. The jayu and ka injury kawan hakata klub mat ba syua adi ban late ya ka Asia Cup. Ta yo injury tu ka susi jing injury ta katai ba kami ban represent India po ka Asian Cup kan.
Kala pendiko no injury.
Kami alat sure then I was injured ka recovery jonga ka shim por hadu shisnam ban get ban long 100% fit tak ban aim tu ka team kala ayu. Yang ta ka tang ita so ka only thing about professional football ka takam on the people talk about ba ka jing player football ka iso but it's not easy. You can have an injury, you can have this, you can have that. Kung bakalong apo training session if you not perform for training session may po give hinam yo balakay. So every day you have to give your 100%. And if you get injured like your value decreases and you have to
for somebody who's as passionate as you when it comes to football kadang kata ka jing ngai mo jing tap men same te ha to por bakalong kum to pat how did you get over it? How did you get over it? I'm sure your mind must be bombarded with all these thoughts running aklam yo bangan your lakai show namar because of the injury. What got you through all that pain then?
Ka ba kani ka lang ko ba kani khana ba lang khana shija long mai thun ayeng namar ba shwa bandung badan do shi duai bai long ashi kada jing jonga duai bai shong badan te da wai game duai te ka ja yu ta khat ta ja da injury tu kala sai shapar te dratip ba hable surgery afoni mai ladam ta mai mela jangai nu bre ang no ta haladi nang khamtan kata jing so e ban namar banga por banga pan yaki e bro ngayo long banga duai ngapan ngayo te menta klub mat pat swaban ge game ngaduai tada ka jam ta te as a reason ba kaja ta ngahun ya kata ka jingja ngahun nomor play if ngalapan ya ka ibang ngayo tada ngai dim sa ngadiban hun la deru and obviously try to do my best to come back.
How much did your family, your friends help you get over it?
Oh yeah, ki bahayeng basem ki kamta mi samla ti positive ki long 100% supportive. Then to mas surgery ru one pass was Shillong for 1 month 2 months. That's only 5 years for Bangalore. Sorry for atu pong ada 80k. The obviously mentally I was down a bit, but I was but I was happy inside. Namar blay kumbang ong ping ngaduai nga yak ibang apan ngayo ikaja lada
Bale se kam de ka amaju blay.
Yes, so kumta kan nga hunno hakata liang kan.
Tiba jing kan kli fi namar especially the youth dingi yo yakta fame and attention so much at an early stage on fame and attention kamut kapisa ru kawan ringkat hi don naki bingim la ban handle show yakta ka jingyo namar it's just too sudden ndai khamtam ki khnak dang samla takadang I ba kingop no ha ki jingop ki bakim de ban ngop ka drugs lani ka jing dikyat bakumta ter kumno hi ba since you've been exposed to such an environment yourself, how would someone handle pressure like that?
Ngatrai kaba kongsan kabanikong kadeka bringing jong khna na yeng. Ngatrai lada na yeng kikmik pa have done the job ngatrai da pa yu kun shan national ngatrai kim kuslaira. Lada udan beki polok ki badine ur persnia na he will know himself untip la de untip ya borom yeng borom sam. Ngatrai kadeka bringing kaba kongsan dikata. And obviously, makajuk mata kung bapiang, oh yes, kena mata a bit in a different zone ong no. undai tang ni universally we can see, especially with footballers, they get ki salary ki bahe, and then they behave, they lose the respect because they think money can speak. So I think it's important, but they should anak ki long kiriban long grounded, kiriban soto, ka ba penpoi ki sta kathang, and ka kamtam ka buram gum ka mentali kala ja ba, tanga try kata ka ba kongsan ka bangi don kam kena ba ka focus ka jongki ka di benda po kamadan, and kitu ki wana dian.
Ngomongin syak carried away kan.
Alright.
Hakapor berfidan bat ke BFC and then habis syong stay pipet PE ialah ka jong rang daji leni ka kalajong de pipet ki kita kijing ya pair ki ba let's say pilawan ra nang te shani khnang begini ki regional clubs ki jongi kila bandroi kila menang ki ushaprang
Ka ba kongsan ka ba dai ka dega professionalism. Shani ni dang long very laid back. Ta ngakan mau kane kenting ngakan mau de ba I ong I pai nga ta jayu ba I khat ma matrai jong khat ma matrai te nga ong I pangam ni practice boy mustap akan mau kata kenten tadi tu sistem bala arima 2007 2008 gitu te yo nga menlai yu kamat yap kan dan hi kile practice sham step sawan so ka ba jam ta para pe apa culture ko jongi lai Habai de ba kam kisong ba kam kan dan baik. Especially kam ka kam ba ngile mangi mentalai professional. We ba ka your success is defined by trophies. Your success is defined by wins. So as long as you are able to perform, you are there. If you cannot perform,
mereka terika juk kaya kum tahi
you get sacked. So mentapat apa jongi pat ngimpat long teh adu kata ka jing temu jemu perkat ki jongi.
Ade.
Ngidang sim kabu pula ya gajing long ya long perlok no. Ringim sutu ba kam if you perform lay yes there will be increments. Ada if you perform then obviously you will get sacked.
Ladapi om takadan ben em kata competition ini kata kajing ko peding jong pi kumu player but ki pat ki players hapo ka team ka jong pi ne ban nur kadan be lapi because it's the survival of the fittest.
Yes, obviously as an athlete you should have that. If you don't have that then you should not be an athlete.
Nice.
So even for me till today I still work like that. Now bagi coaches jongaru they have to be. If they can't then we have to find replacements. Because not for me. Isa mentaki kena ki jongi tan mentangi om pi apo ISL kanu kena kasi kilakai. Sao langut
Naron kan langot.
tang langut. Apo ISL makam hamane ngi nujor pa baki we ki state northeast como Manipur badu Mizoram ita we are like nang 1%, not even 1%.
Kadang-kadang ko kajing follow up jengkli jong ari pi beli habaki way pat ki stage ki lapan penmi ya kita ki nong le kai bat ki bat hado kata belingi dang sadin
Ka dai be mong ong baki kena jungi kimben
em kata kasap te kidon
kidon kasap it's just that baka ta determination ka dedication ka sacrifice ki kamduna ka jing I jonga ngapet play Manipur bo Mizoram ki kampoi shkmat you see the condition of Mizoram bo Manipur ko long no people ki ko ambi naka state lajong mani kamai shwai so they see sports ki ka sport as a way out of all the trouble that they have and a sport as a way of means for the livelihood and you see Manipur in almost many sporting disciplines ki perform ba and Mizoram is different level with regards to football because the football program ba kilale akini ki reuño pras post na menshwa ka results is coming out now so ka way ke jongi kalong khana ka shillong menshwa ka bong IP ka de ka hub jong ka northeast football at one point of time lay ke badan po by lakai po Indian team lay ki bala represent bala lakai po shillong league ru ka don kumpa pra nyongut ki bala lakai po shillong premier league who end up playing for India and ki bala lakai ni ki clubs po ai sar ba pair at one point of time so it's just that pangi don kam khana bakin kam don ka men same bakin mi na ka jalala jong mi na ka comfort zone ke jongki kaya itang katai
ngak kadi kata ui bang ya keren but bun ki parlok ba we are just so comfortable in our comfort zone bangim kwa chu ben mi nang ni namar ngi sngop biang be hang ni te dingi it's a threat for us to even move out and let's face the real world. The good news but menta ba Eugene kalong kum ni ba phin de pej kum pi ong phi min chwa kam de long e hadu kata kata henrei phin de pej ya ka jinglong jing man jong ka jala ka jong i menta kemut ba ka sarkar kala phai khmat phin de pej ki jingela kai kum ki sports la ka de football ni ki wi pat ki jat jingla kai kala phai khmat ngila de hosia ka duran cup ngila de hosia ka ISL ti house nem 8000 arpunyo sa ka national games ru ti kemut ka don kata ka interest but kata ka genuine like interest again that the government has especially for the youth kini ki jingja baro khat hatu ka I mean sim phi kum uta ubri ubai ya kini ki jingla ka hadu kata but hadu kan nu phi ba kani ka initiative jong ka sarkar kala bantan but pin kala ya kani ka jinglong jingman jong the games and sports here in the northeast here in Meghalaya
ka kaptam kum ka state kum ko jongi kampat de ka commercial state nong na kum ba ki we again and on a city shillong when you compare with we city ba long commercial where you get a lot of sponsorship with regards that kama state jongi the government intervention is still very very important ma very very important government support is still very very important te ka jing dan benta ka sarkar ha ka jing kmi kelinti ka jong ki ban ho sa national games is a very good initiative kanang ba through the national games we will get facilities and because of those facilities probably we'll have more kids involving themselves in various disciplines
correct
but on top of that but to sustain that after the national games ni dan kam ki breu ki balaban continue kata amdi ban bangi shna just for tanah kada bangi dan national games for Meghalaya but there's a continue what happens after that
and what happens after that
so kumbakalo menta for example yes tadi ka judo na tadi ka boxing na whatever it is yes they have the facilities but will our kids get to train will our kids get to use it or not that is the thing the facilities should be able for people to use that's your menta ngia crunch pangka track we don't have a track that can for public use for yang no khana ba kwa ni mare nimdan ngidan jong kasai but kate jong ka sport pa te sport ai dong am trying i khana ba ki yo balik mare hi ka bang man like kumbalong we state but there's a ground they have a track it's open for the athletes to come and use it takata so like full usage of facilities infrastructure then yes kata hi ba kong sane
te kumbangan oi phinu sedang itip ba Eugene ulong betebet ba kani ka jingela ka jong phi munupan ba I mean sim phi ban ka ek ba I mean sim la de breu ne ka ek ba phi your inspiration nang ni nang te ban to get you to a level that you are right now what has inspired you
ai nga try pa di main inspiration ko jonga te ka jingkren ki jong i ka jing kai ki jong i ke ba ile na mata ka shnong ka thao ka jong i stay khamta min mata ki khana jong i stay ka de inspiration ka ba ilabu hanga bangaru ngakwa ban poy hata ka thong bangaru ngala hadina bot ban contribute lang kumba ila contribute mi ka inspiration ta dei ba mai but ka inspiration ban fight but kadai na imay ba
none from any of the players
ki players okay fanga shu itanan and I've never idealized any football player to be honest I never idolized any football player
not even one
no ngashu itanan yes nga pikai football tu I take parts of every player to make myself better komade with free kicks ngaship men shwana he to David Beckham was one of them so I used to watch him ngashi pe Gerrard ngashi pe Paul Scholes ngashi pe John Riquelme ngashi pe kito then to help me become a better player again but not to idolize someone no I've never idolized any football player but I've been a fan more of a singer of a member of the Blink-182 band Tom DeLonge to I look up to for a person like Blay na por dang he dang school sngabiu and then when you look at the struggles that he went through as a kid to be where he is that is kay ka ba inspiring
the inspiration kidang kwa if you hin batai yangi namar ngakli if himne how did you get over that pain when you had your injury? Family, friends, etc. And that was music that got you through all of that. What did music do to you at that point in time, Namar? You, despite that pain, you turn to music to get that relief.
Music has been a part of the family. Ipa shitem, ikaitem ini mensua. Te porba nya yo injury tu te si shong ban nga katukan ni por shwabin ni tray si item hikai jirwa bi snap ai ban hikai nga ban tempo. He had a very good ear for music. The hikai, and then obviously music fit when you're down and out, music cheers you up. So for me also music has been one, and gospel music has also been very very helpful as well. Take music kamba kadai kata kamen ska kambang fi ngas ngap hai bling and so kadai, you know, when ka mau kita ki por bandang rek ngas ngap ni jirwai ka kita snap ki jirwai ki so ba ke do snap jirwai ba you feel that you can take the world on, you know, that kind of feeling. So when you plan, okay, now whenever you're down and out, you still kind of motivate, gives you motivation, gives you inspiration that no matter all your hurdles that you face, you can still overcome them. The music has done that.
Kumbingila ya kuthi bangila rai shwa kan interview bangim ya keren politics nengam kwa bangin bepin ban kambanya halor ka sanhima tamba kat kum bijing thu na ka jingya dinti ka jong phi ka poi shata hi khindiat ba Eugene kum no filik poi shata ni kong but ngam kwa phi there's no political affiliation kita bhang kwa khindiat tang ka experience ka jong phi haba phi poi nakani ko perthai sha ka wai pat ka perthai
kata ja khat kari ba din ba jing khat noi ipa yi long kum boi mali jong kam ma plan constituency te ka jan khat ba ti por kadang dei ka off season ke jongi te ka ja ta jing khat ka long sendet yaki pai ba bro apo constituency ka long ka jing do ka jing so jong ki ka long ka jing do ka ba kraw yaki then kata kaliang jong ki pai ba ki kirpat ya ka yeng ka sem ba man pen mi ke didi pe na ka yeng ka sem ka jongi kan te kadi hata ka klimat ba kispai kemat shanga te kalau na ban on retire na football kan yo anak ban retire ngapoi lo shaka tu ka benta de ada lingba ka jing ja ka basosi hayang asam kan
te yang mentahi pimdan kata ka jik thumu ban rung biang sa politics ne
kumanga yu kran yaki constituency sapo constituency ke jonga ngong apa nga nama kat kum ka jing thumu ke jonga kumbanga la thumu na do menshwa kalong ba ngakwa bandon ke jing no senyang habaya dei bat ka sport kamtam ka football ba ke ke ba ngala yo jing kai ke bangi siningim yo ngakwa man manra te kyong empli pim la le ringkat ten nga sotu ban ong ban le
ringkat
lang ban le lang ha ka chu ka por tangan numla nama ba ka kam sakri pai ba kam dei ka basuk kam sakri pai ba ka dei ka pai ba te ngong ba kam sakri pai ba ki bai bai gidang la ban sim ya ka ka benta hene ka kam sakri sports pan not everyone kam dei baro bala ban not umdan baro bara ban kata interest ban ong bayar ka ko sakri na manta kam tam en odak football ko ma kadang ha bangadan mata mga tengah ngong ba five sans nem ngan danga longkum o chkengai kun election biang sans nem longkum emale sans nem ngan numla ban aipor ya ka football sans nem khona ba khatlai snem ka career jong football lakot so it's very mathematical in my approach nama ba kidon ki khna kumbanga long ai pinga nga khamyo kalat ngayo handin ngayo represent India tang arpunyo snem nga wi nga nga don ka jing thumu da jing kermen ba la ngayo kham kloi kalaya sibunya nga jing em jonga dai ke banga kata nga kwa bangam kwa ka ni kata pa ki wi khna pa kindo tanga shimi kata karai ba ong banga karpa ki pe warso nga kwa swaya ni benta badal abet kini ke benta compare ada kani ke benta kapat pe ki khol ki khna ki jongi badan kata ka sa makana da kimdan kalat kelinti kimdan ka jingnang ka jing start abai de kini kemut kimpo syakata ka thong tamba nga tip baki bon ki khna baki ja no Relada de kidi kena ki belayo ya kala tang ham pun kena ki ba posh ta katong. De kata ka kenti ka ba bu aga jumbo jonga bang rai bangan yai beteng choya kan ikal benta.
Jadi kita yang kejeng namar ting imla ban keno tantang bagi di na namar ki ngisutu bagi don ke interest namala da kam don kata kalat kelinti da kam don kata opportunity tu bopli un leche hiru te kamut baro khat kita ki stakeholders ki diben esno tilang la kade ka sarkar la kade ki mikpa la kade kita ki clubs bagi dan hang ni te ne fi menjur ban kata na mangimla ban keno tang na
Ho kata kan long ba fi minta ki yek kena fi pa school. Dari pak school ku ampuli puli doktor, puli engineer. Kila yo jadi kan do kena ado sansnem. Teka sports mentaru. Kalau kumju. They have to be kidi menang lah kai football. Ladu by kila di bat, ladu ban shoot ball ladu kila sausam sansnem, terusnem. Lada ki don kata jing temu sulu kata tong kan. Andre umdi ban omba ki la kai football si benar apa si senam. Kam de ban lomta.
Dengan dengan PAP ngasus ngono kum ni you were blessed, I won't say lucky, you were blessed enough ba pio ya katalat ban represent ya ka state but internationally pon Nepal philayo ban yelakai kade kibai pat ki bam yo katalat hatu phi in em ba kani ka kam kijing yelakai football kan kade sha kata kam ba it can give us at least livelihood kum balong no kibai pat ki jat kam.
Perfect example on OIP de Ibor Khongji. Ibor Khongji one nastasha warpun slash day and kan. He's made a life for himself out of football. So kadang kajing em lada ukana utrishtam. Kadang kajing em. Kata mentam dia kena rum mentak mangi kena do umdan ka guidance. Umdan damdan ka pathway kamdan. Kadang long kajing dan beta jangan wana kan ni lang ba kuat ban create kita kan create ka pathway create a guidance kena begini kena kandan galanti kan kena long sakma moroi ne kim tip kin hable ayu kin lection no kum no
te nadu mening lai kren football tang in asngo na pikin diat halor ki pat ki jat kam ki pi jusngo tanat ban le like no na ka football
nga si smart tem tu dan para arkme ki si smart tem nadu maswangi tem kai tam tan nadu bang dan ladan sini mta tangi yo kam yo lat ban tem ba katu tem tan tang ayem tang bang dan ai ngasam tu ya si smart ban kai ban trehi lehi tam mta pat ka bang smart pat ka la dei ka kamrap long bang ya persyang ai ngoi
te habang kren pang football ma ba Eugene ngai super khat mantan kamut bangi I ba kadon be kata ka style haki ni players kar kom pen kre ele de ka ai be ki phong mat kum ta ter hatu ba Eugeneson Lyngdoh udan ne mata ka style ne phule bangan chula ka be madon ki be phli ki lagi de ki rong snyu lani de ki de kom phong jan kum ta ter
kidani hindai hanga nga ma hanga di tangkawai kabut kajonga te kade kamien my boot shot kade bende be Adidas and it has to be black color, that's it.
So if we stick it to black and the brand Adidas.
Yes. That has to be else ngam the border than ki be. But as a football player, you always feel nice. The pure punky jersey, long fitting, they are nice. They fit. They make you feel long. So kumudi athlete, they jersey, but jersey, ba you. That's it. That makes you feel presentable, makes you feel nice, makes you feel want to play.
Fair enough. This is packaging puli bang yawan puli kadai ba. You said you hope that your journey will not only inspire, footballers kids who want to be footballers in life, but begin ya kata kajingker menru mi pa hatu pisngo house name arhajar arpusan bakta kajingya nenti kajong pi kala mo ban ya kata kajingker men kikmi paru
what I ngakai ke bangala ban ong ba adin ba ngalawan pai lang la sange kajingla kai tingla sedang ya kan karang digit United Football Schools kai ngala ban ong ba mata ki bon ki kena kila enroll le de ngistang hendu pokngot ki kena mentangi dan komba enreus pa san pongot ki kena so kapin i ba ki kme ki pa kidan ka jingsen ya ki kme ki pa i ba kidan ka jingkermen so kai ka banga kwa kadi ba ki kme ki pa kidan ka jingkermen to kam bakalong te yes nga trying being on the right track it's just that mentang you have your results now
Tekadu kadwa ba Eugeneson kata ka message ni khubor fidan ban ai ikin opek ki jong ni ka por
try nga ira asi mensyuarang kemau ba ngadang he dang san por mangal school bang lo nga si so sarong nga bang adiu kasi and whenever I kat bang ayat nga yang nga si yang hata kom ba ngadiu kasi ngariban pin sarong ya jai perlu jong mo habang ayat ngadan sejaka kiba umdam itu enga dari kitip budaya jai periota taki beliau ki kawan ra ya ka image jongka jai periota tepor ba dang dang san kata ka jing sngau jonga ba dong ba kasi ba ngadiu kasi so sorong ba te cái long ba ngai thang ngi di ban long ngi cái ma kwa long ki kham mi khana ki jong ngi khana football chaka ban long yu wei long ban pek no ki wei ban long ban klan no ile de ban long kum wei long ile de long sarong hala de ka jing long jong la jong i mai pa la khai pi pin long ko jong ki be long ko jong ki work hard make a name for yourself make your own name not take anyone else's name on ta try stam atrai kata ka kumbang ju oin kana kumbang phi mina kata story kalong ba ka nga sutu aka jing im go jonga uso dan nejrong katno pikwa ban struggle ban kieu ban ke uta uso ka shonga phi ada pikke e sitang pi thaj phiarno kata shonga phi ada pikwa sha pikieu sha do khakle ban ke uso ka shonga phi ta everything baro khat kadon apa kiti ki jongpi ke ki resource ka pi dan apa kiti jongpi pran kam hok yaki nga try kana kam ka pi le abakut ngaju kren ngaju ekren ba ki prolog ba kham tam apa ka kenika jongi ran rejit manga sikwa ba yaki breu ki ba one try ba ni kinde ki breu ki passion for the sport ta kana if you have passion with regards to anything, whether it's music, whether it's writing, whether it's reading, whatever it is nga try kata thong jong pi kasup pan yo because if there's passion you can sacrifice anything but if there's no passion nga try ki daw le ki pile up ban ki kam ki jam ta ka shonga pi khna pan shimya kabu ka iba pidan ya iba pikwa trishitam try u so ta pi pin yo ba
ka khubor ka bhab nga ga sona phi ba Eugene but kalong ke ba sotna banyo banya kren mark mat bat phi bat nga kermen ba kini ke jinga kren ke jongi bat kata ke jinga dinti jong phi bat ke jinga thu khana jong phi kan I mean sim lang ya baro ki papet ya kini ke program sisin pat nga ai khoble phi odi ka por ke jong phi khoble sibuna